Welcome back to another episode of your Digit Hustle News. As always, I'm Wade Teamer. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you 5 Web3 projects that I think are going to lead adoption. And the best part about it, they're all under $1. In a previous video, we covered just what Web3 is and what it does. So I would also advise you to watch that video in tandem with this one. But simply, Web3 is the next stage in the evolution of the internet. However, there are projects in the space right now that are already making major leaps in adoption. One is Fetchai. Now, when I discovered Fetchai, it was actually way closer to $1 than it is now. So, this is a prime entry point for this AI crypto. Fetchai specializes in providing artificial intelligence as a service. They do this with the use of specialized agents known as digital twins. These digital twins, with the help of machine learning, can be tailored to suit any need. This same technology is also being used by Amazon to develop their own versions. So we can see that artificial intelligence is going to be a key component to the future economy, especially in the automotive industry. And Fetch AI has numerous partnerships in that sector, most notably Bosch, but they are also partnered with a couple smaller enterprises that offer services to larger entities, such as Mobix, who incentivizes the micromobility systems, meaning they are creating technologies to offer solutions for inner city public transit systems, allowing for such things as buses, Ubers, and even those mini scooters to become an incentivized self autonomous system. Pair this with Katina X, who handles automotive value chains, and you can start to see what Fetch AI really has to offer. Number 2 on this list, XYO Network. Now, I have a full video on when I covered this project in its entirety, but simply what XYO specializes in is geospatial technology or geolocation. This is very important because it gives XYO the ability to support a location based data network. This same data can be used by companies literally in any industry. Imagine a global data layer that any construction company can use to gather data on a new site, or a retailer who wants data on foot traffic in a certain neighborhood, or to pull from our previous entry, let's just say Uber needs data on a part of the country that they actually haven't been to. XYO is going to have this information, and here's how I know this. The app is called Coin, and it wasn't until my recent travel venture that I really understood what this app was used for. Per the description, Coin is a mobile app enabling over tens of thousands of users per day to earn coin for validating geospatial location data when traveling, commuting, jogging, or moving about in the real world. These coins can also be redeemed for physical goods within the app, as well as be traded for other digital assets. One of their biggest partners is Coinbase, and this allows you to trade coin for the native XYO token. Now, we all love strong partnerships. XYO has FedEx, Remax, Harmony, Chainlink, and one of the biggest would be the International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications. This, guys, is a global powerhouse in and of itself, totally deserving of its own video. Coming in at number 3, guys, and it's our lowest price token on the list, it's Saya Coin. Now, even at this price, we're really looking at a sleeper here. With Saya Coin, you're looking at a direct competitor to traditional cloud storage platforms like Dropbox and Google One. Now, not only do they provide high grade blockchain storage, they also allow users to monetize their storage space. They also have a number of other resources for developers and users to engage with Siacoin, including several cloud storage applications, desktop apps, integrations, and mining tools. Zaya Coin has also been around for a few years, so it definitely has its tender. In 2019, they received funding from Bain Capital Ventures, among others. They also have survived the SEC's hammer back in 2019 when it was decided that it was, in fact, not a security. Lastly, I want to mention that unlike its most talked about competitor, Filecoin, Coin is way more decentralized than Filecoin. And I think that in the end, that's what's going to give it its own advantage in the market. Next at 4, we have the graph. Now, the graph has a very particular use case that most people may not understand. Simply, it can index information like APIs, which are crucial to the development of any blockchain, and allow programmers and developers to index their knowledge. At the same time, access data libraries with a specific focus on tools for development. What makes the graph a perfect technology for Web3 is because at the core, Web3 requires data to always be on demand. The graph essentially works by grabbing and cataloging all of the data pertinent to the infrastructure of the internet. Simply put, with the data that the graph keeps on tap, they are set up to solve a number of issues, including digital identity data and reputation, interoperability standards, and this one I found to be quite interesting, programmable money for financial contracts. The graph is also being used quite actively by a number of other projects that we are familiar with, and they also have some very strong backing from partners such as DTC Capital, Coinbase Ventures, and the Digital Currency Group. Rounding out this list at number 5, guys, is Basic Attention Token, or Brave Browser, which is simply a Web3 platform that is already competing with Google in several circles. First, we have the Brave Browser, which allows you to surf the internet without the risk of losing data to malicious ad behavior. The browser also has one of the easiest user interfaces I've ever seen in this space. This is very important as we get closer to the age of mainstream adoption. It also comes with a Zoom alternative in the form of Brave Video. And more recently, they unveiled their Web3 wallet, which can connect you to many NFT marketplaces, DeFi services, and all the other little nuances of Web3. Then, on top of all of that, we have the Brave Rewards that, in exchange for helping to filter ads on the network, you can receive Basic Attention Token, their utility, directly to your Brave wallet. Overall, and I'm going to be honest, I think Brave and the Basic Attention Token is the best all around Web3 consumer asset in the space. Notice how I said consumer because that distinction is important, meaning that when the rest of the world comes online, it's going to be Google and then Brave that they will probably see first. Found value in this video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information with friends and family. If you're new to crypto, I have links to the most notable exchanges in the description. Using the links below supports the channel and comes with special bonuses for members of our network. For more information on the new economy, check out the playlist related to this episode on the right and our most recent episode on the left. As always, have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, we making this money. I'll see y'all in the next one.